Okay.
Yeah, I thought I might have that issue because I've.
Okay, that makes sense. Perfect. Unmute myself. And I am taking off the streaming soon.
Awesome.
I'm also gonna look. I'm not gonna look at you. I'm gonna look at my other monitor. You're on a different monitor, okay?
Yeah.
Just I don't want you to feel impersonal that I'm not looking straight into your eyes.
I'm really looking everywhere. I usually look over here, but I haven't got a chat to look to this time, so.
Hopefully people understand that I have a really busy school day today, so no time to put on some makeup and look super gorgeous for the stream. But oh well. Yeah, and you didn't put on any makeup either, right, for the stream? So
No, I thought about it, but my makeup artist is out of town due to coronavirus.
okay.
I couldn't bring them in, which is a shame. But obviously, usually I put on full makeup and you know, I script every single stream. It's all planned, obviously.
Right. Okay, so it's nice to see that we have about 20 viewers over here. Hey, Darren Lee. Okay, so hey, hello, everyone. Please, I need to take off my chat box. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that the chat box was still here, so I shall delete that. I'm so sorry about that. Okay.
Moderator.
Okay.
I've got powers.
Okay, so hello everyone. This is a pretty interesting. This is also my first time doing an interview really on stream. So this is your first time getting interviewed, and this is my first time, well, making an interview on stream. So just wanted to let everyone know. People can totally ask questions. Me and the String Dog. String Dog is the person who's getting interviewed, so he'll be answering the questions. But please don't be shy. I'll have some questions for him, but anyone can ask any questions as well. So, first of all, please do introduce yourself.
Ooh, that's a tough question. That is a tough one. Yeah, so I'm String Dog online. Not String Dog online, but my username online is String Dog. I'm a sort of video editor in chess. So I suppose I started video editing chess videos in particular about 2 years ago. So I started my YouTube channel. That's where most people know me from, is my YouTube channel. But then after that, I sort of branched out and started sort of streaming on Twitch and editing for other people's YouTube channels. And then I was hired by chess.com, worked with them for a while, and now working with Chessable. So that's sort of who I am. So my actual name is Louis. I'm from England. So some sunny weather today, which is surprising compared to usual. Most of the time, it's just rain and misery. Rain and misery.
I was actually waiting until the weather joke was going to come in.
Oh, it's guaranteed. It's guaranteed. It's surprising this wasn't sooner, actually. It's a very common thing in England and the rest of the UK, obviously. People talk about the weather for like 9 months of their life. Like if you add up all the times people talk about the weather, I think it's 9 months or something. Might be more. I know there's a scientific study on it. People talk about the weather a lot. It's really common.
Well, you know, in Vancouver, I live in Vancouver, and basically it's the same type of weather. We have drizzling three-fourths of the year, because we don't have a winter. We don't have that real winter, but Toronto does, but not. Hey Zombie Slayer, so we were hoping actually to stream on both channels, but there was just a little bit of technical difficulties. So you generally use Streamlabs for your recording, right? So
yeah, it was strange because you were having technical errors, and then I was like, dude, I'm totally ready. And then we go to stream, and then it's me. Yeah, so it's something wrong with my stream key. I don't know what it is. We decided just to go live on here, and I think it's better on one channel anyway. There's no reason to confuse things.
Okay, Lewis is a bit quiet. Yeah, thank you for letting. I'll make him. Now we have the same level.
Shall I lean in? Hello.
Hopefully that works. Yeah, Amadeus, I am definitely streaming way earlier than usual. Usually I stream closer to midnight my time, so I'm like 12 hours early for my usual streaming. So I know that there's like a new type of crowd. There's maybe some people don't know who I am because I'm streaming when they're sleeping.
Yeah. I never
welcome
streamed at these
everyone.
times either. I'd always stream at like you, like 12 or 1 my time. So I think I've only streamed around this time. It's around 8:45 for me in the PMs. I think I've only streamed like once or twice at this time before. So I doubt people know me either. So we're both unknown people.
Exactly. Okay, so one of the first questions that I did want to say before we go into like any of the videos and stuff, because you are actually not such a bad chess player yourself.
I don't know about that.
I just wanted to, before we go into any of the video editing, like how did you get into chess? Your level is about, I think, 17 or 1800 on Lead Chess. Like I think around there, right? Your rating. So honestly, not so bad for someone who doesn't take chess too seriously.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, thank you. I think to be basically in the industry working in chess professionally, sort of behind the sort of production, in chess in one way or another. As the industry sort of goes, it's sort of chess is only just taking off in that way when it comes to sort of companies treating it seriously and it being considered like an actual sport. So most people that have been in chess and that work in chess, such as myself, do have backgrounds in playing the game themselves. That's sort of the way most people get into it. I think as time goes on, like maybe in 5-10 years' time, maybe there'll be a higher percentage of people that work sort of behind the scenes in chess that actually aren't interested in the game at all. But that's not the case for me. I got into chess like, I think must have been like 3 years ago. And it was Christmas and I was like walking around in this store and I really wanted to play a board game. So I was with some friends and I had like hardly any money at the time with me. Wasn't in the best state. And I was like, let's get Monopoly. And I'm like, nah, Monopoly's lame and stuff. So we looked at some other games. And then I saw a chess game, a chessboard. And I've always hated chess, like up until that point. I was like,
and you're on a chess stream right now. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously,
Well, chess sucks, guys. Chess is terrible. Bunch of nuts. Yeah, I always hated chess, right? But my entire hatred of chess was just based on one memory when I played it when I was like 7 years old. My dad tried to teach me the rules, and I just couldn't stand it. But I think I was at a point in my life where I was a bit more accepting, and I don't know. I thought, let's give it a try. Before then, I played games like Civilization, and general like strategy games online, like video games wise. I played XCOM, so I was quite a fan of strategy. And then sort of times which I spent in the Air Cadets. So I suppose it's a bit like Advanced Scouts, which I've done as a teenager. I suppose it's the American version. So I was a sergeant in the Air Cadets. So I spent quite a lot of time doing that. I've done weapons and flying planes and stuff like that, which was great fun. And one of my favorite things was like battlefield strategy in the cadets. So so I had some background in general strategic ideas that I enjoyed, but never really gave chess the full chance that I should have gave it. But for some reason, at that moment, I decided to get the board. So I bought the chess board, went back and started playing with friends, and I became absolutely obsessed pretty fast. I knew how all the pieces worked apart from the queen, which is pretty funny. I was told that the queen was a useless piece when I was learning, so I'd sacrificed my queen for like a pawn or a knight because I knew how pawns or knights moved. I just hated queens; they just annoyed me. So,
well, then you would love the Botez Gambit.
Oh yeah, every game was a Botez Gambit for me. Every game, yeah. So just sacrificing the queen all the time, just playing like an idiot. But it really helped me improve. Actually, because I was playing a disadvantage, and then I just slowly became obsessed with it, and I ended up beating everyone that I knew at chess. And then
nice.
I was like, right, that's not enough. So I went to the local chess club and ended up beating everyone in the town. And then I was like, right, I need more. So I started playing online. And then the obsession just grew from there. And then I saw stuff going on Twitch and around the place and realized that I could apply some of my knowledge in video editing to something productive that's also in a community that's so welcoming. And really, it all just came from there. So I'm rated around 2000 now on League Chess.
Okay, nice.
So you're right. I was around like 17, 1800.
Just like last time we talked, you were telling me. But
yeah. I know. It's a really recent thing. I've went up to 2000. It just happened out of nowhere, really. I think if you look at my stats now, I'm probably down to 1900 because I've
maybe I know that this might seem, maybe it's because in a way, since you have Hades from streaming, maybe you've improved your chess because I mean the chess downgrades when you're streaming, right? So because you're always talking about, you're always talking to chat, and I know that some chess channels, some of the top rated players, they just focus on chess, but me and you, we're not grandmasters, so it's better to do 50-50, focus on a little bit of chess and a little bit of the chat as well. But would you say that you regret that you started chess? So, I mean, it's really amazing that chess has given you also all of these job opportunities. And it seems very entertaining as well, like your job. But do you wish you knew chess at an earlier age?
That's a good question. I actually thought about that this morning, actually, because I can't remember why, actually. I think I was listening to some Simon Williams, some Ginger GM, playing some chess, and I thought to myself, like, if I could reverse time, would I start chess at a younger age so I could have a great knowledge at it? Because obviously, if you're a grandmaster, you have a lot more sort of opportunities, but also fun because you get to engage with the game more. Because quite a lot of the stuff I do is sort of engaging with chess at like a surface level. I don't often get time to sort of look at it deeply or enjoy it for what it is. So I did think about it, but I don't think I'd change it. I think changing anything in your past or regretting anything is dangerous, mostly because it harms your future. Because your interpretation of the past is going to basically dictate how you view your future and how you interpret the present. So like that's it's not something
deep.
that
very deep.
Maybe, but I wouldn't consider it too much just on that basis. But yeah, in general, I did consider it, but I think I'm fairly happy where I am.
I'm glad that you look at it that way, because a lot of people do tend to dwell the past, and I do know because I have a few adult students, beginner adult students, and they've told me like they told me that they wish that they took it seriously earlier, or that their parents were more understanding about chess, because not every parent wants their kid to be a chess champion. You know, sometimes they want their kid to go into piano, or in, you know, just like some other or different sports like soccer, hockey, right? So like not every parent is always so involved in chess. So, but of course, you know, it's better late than never. And the beauty of chess is that as long as your brain is working, then you can play it. It's not like a sport where you retire, at the age of, because you know, in soccer, right, or basketball, don't they retire at the age of like 35 or 40? I think things are different now. So now it's allowed to have an older generation or of soccer players, but I remember like soccer players were retiring at like in their early 30s or in their mid 30s, when you'd think that they still have the physical. But see, chess is a mental sport, so you could be 70. Maybe not the best.
Oh, I'm sure Magnus is still in the crushing award when he's 70. Yeah, no, you're right. Chess is really cool like that because you can play anyone. When I started the chess club, going to a local chess club, there's this guy who was like 97, which I played Blitz with, which is like really funny. And he formed the chess club in my local town during World War II, which is just really crazy. He was originally from like London, but he's come here because of in the war, obviously, a lot of kids were sent to the countryside to hide from the German bombers and stuff. So and he found his way of hiding to play chess. And it's so weird because we were obviously generations and generations apart, but there's something that connects us, and we all understand no matter what race, age, or creed we're part of, which is, I think, shows sort of a great future for for chess moving forward, and it also explains why it's been so successful in the past. So yeah, definitely athletes last longer compared to other sports.
Yeah. Okay. So good to know. So what are when you started out doing videos? Because I know that maybe a lot of people. Do a lot of people know that you work for Chessable?
No, the thing is, I've had like lots of events like happen in my chess career that like would be big events, but I just have never announced any of them.
Okay, so I think this is the perfect time, because I do know 100% that you were, in the very beginning of your video editing career, you did do videos for some top streamers. So tell us about that.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I had like a background in editing and in sort of film and sort of understanding of sort of cinematic expression, I suppose you could say, and that's been a big passion of mine. But I never edited for someone. You know, it wasn't like a thing that I considered to do for a living. It's more of just a passion. You know, making YouTube videos or working little projects, and I studied some video editing in college and stuff like that. But yeah, so I decided to make some chess videos, like compilations on YouTube, and I'd made tons of YouTube channels in my time. I've been on YouTube for, I don't know, like 11 years or something, okay. Which is like most of my life. Actually, not most of my life, half of my life. So you know, I've had lots of experience with YouTube, and I know kind of what can be successful and where the sort of gaps in the market of entertainment is. And I noticed a gap in the sort of entertainment of chess, in that there was no funny content. It's like, you know, if you're a fan of mixed martial arts, you have the instructional videos, you have the highlight
memes,
videos,
right?
Yeah, but there's, you know, and you got memes. And I looked at chess and I was like, dude, there's no memes.
Because chess is too serious. The stereotype is that like we're all too serious.
Yeah.
where we don't socialize. Well, at least in North America. I don't know about UK. In North America, we have. I mean, things are changing dramatically. But like 10 years ago, stereotype was, you if you're a part of the chess club in high school, you probably don't have that many friends. Like that was just a stereotype at 10 years ago. Things are different in North America. Please don't take my word that right now. Twitch has definitely changed that. And you definitely changed that with YouTube. You're showing the fun part of chess.
Absolutely, because when you go on YouTube, I was like, everything is so stale. It's like, and I found some funny videos, but they were like, black and white, sort of like, oh look, somebody dropped a bishop. How funny is that? And I was like, that's not funny. And I just found, I found the stereotype of chess players, sort of, aren't cultured, or chess players aren't funny or whatever, or these stereotypes. I found that to be true in this area. Now, that's not to say that every single chess player is nerdy. I'm nerdy myself, but obviously these are stereotypes, and there's reasons why people think these things. And I saw this to be a huge opportunity to make a video, mostly for my own entertainment, because I was like, I want to watch a funny chess video, and there's no funny chess videos.
So you're gonna have to watch your own on repeat. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so, exactly. So no, literally, I was like, so I'm gonna make it for me. So I make a video, literally just for me to watch, and share with friends. So I make a video called Ultimate Funny Chess Moments and Blunders. There's like 53 minutes long. So it's like a pretty chunky video, and it's just highlights from chess streams. But back then, Twitch chess wasn't like as big as it is now, in any way. So it was like a niche and a niche and a niche and a niche.
Right.
It was like, you got video games, it's a niche. When you got chess, it's even more of a niche. And you got funny moments, it's even more of a niche. You got Twitch, and then me. So it's like such a small area. But it became a huge thing because I posted it and everyone started watching, and then it was shared everywhere, and everyone was talking about it, and it became like a little cultural phenomenon, like in chess.
I think it just recently got to a milestone, pretty high amount of views, right? Yeah,
it reached 1 million 4 days ago, and it's already surpassed it. So it's like 1,010,000 views.
So this
now.
interview is like your I don't know, and what is it? An accomplishment. Like we're celebrating your 1 million views on your. That was your first video, right?
Yeah, first video on. Well, I had about 20 other videos, but they were not chess related.
Okay.
So I conveniently removed them. So it looks like I've got it first time, but no, I before it was a Rubik's Cube channel. I was obsessed with Rubik's Cubes. But yeah, so first chess video I've ever made, and it's in, I think it's in the top 50 most viewed chess videos of all time. And it's moving up fast. So I want it to be in the top 30 chess videos of all time.
That's awesome, actually. So Obama wrote in chat, String inspired me to start playing chess, and now I'm a GM. Go String.
Go Obama. He's right. He's actually a GM. It's true.
It's funny. I recently just rewatched those compilations. Yeah, so see, a lot of people are going back. No, I've actually watched. I've definitely watched quite a few of your videos, and I found them. That's a lot of effort. That is definitely a lot of effort, especially, for yourself. You're going through so many different streamers, and you're trying to find the funniest moments. I mean, some streamers, they stream every day. Sometimes they even stream multiple times per day. So that's crazy for you spending all that time.
Oh yeah, no, as I told Liza, I watched so many chess streams. So many, it was insane. Like the main star of that first video is King's Crusher, and I watched so many King's Crusher streams. It was crazy. He starts at like 7 p.m. and I'd watch religiously, and I also watch Chessbrahs religiously. and I'd literally be watching just for these moments. Like I didn't care about like obviously I enjoyed chess, but I was looking for these human moments, these moments of like emotional sort of outrage and blurbs, literally to help my narratives in my videos, and sort of create comedy, which is like a really weird way of seeing things. But like, because in some sense, like when you make a video, you don't know if anyone's going to like it. Like it could just be you. And my first video was definitely made just for me. I didn't expect anyone else to watch it or anyone else to find it funny. So it's really cool when it turned out that so many people watched it, because it was just like it was a confirmation that the feelings I had inside were also in everyone else. So it's a really nice moment, and it brought so many people into Twitch chess as well. Like even chess players that didn't know about, they didn't know about the platform. And then suddenly all these different streams are getting views, and they're getting clipped more, and then there's more content for me to upload to YouTube, and it definitely became a thing. And I kept it going for as long as I could, although it's sort of slowed down recently because I'm very busy. But the channel, I can probably check while we're talking or something. Maybe it's too arrogant with so many views I get a day. I know I get like, I think I get like 200 or 300 views an hour. So
that's awesome.
And I haven't uploaded in 8 months, which is a long time to not upload. So the channel is definitely still kicking, which is crazy.
But so now you can maybe tell people. So what are you focusing on now? Since it's not like you weren't doing anything these past 8 months, you were actually quite busy with some new projects.
Absolutely. Basically, in late January, I signed up with Chessable. That's Magnus Carlsen's basically chess learning site. So it's chessable.com. And basically what we do, I didn't hear, but I hadn't heard about Chessable up until that point. I maybe for a little bit, or maybe tried a course at some point, but it wasn't on my map until they wanted to talk to me about potentially working together. And I had a look at the platform, and at first I was just like, if I'm being honest, I was like, yeah, it's another sort of boring, chess book site, and I didn't. Although obviously I'm more interested in work, I didn't feel too passionate about it. But then I signed up to the site, and I was actually really impressed, because essentially what they're doing is, they're taking chess books and modernizing them so you can play through the book like electronically with the pieces, while getting instruction from grandmasters and professionals. So it kind of tied these things together, where you've got like chess trainers and tactics, and then you got books, and then you got coaches, and then you got all these different things. And Chessable just brings it all into one in a package at a very good price as well. Even lots of the courses are like we just released a course today.
Well, also, I think Chessable goes frequently on sale on items too, so you guys should definitely monitor Chessable. I mean, obviously buy the content for full price. That supports the site and the coaches and authors better. But everyone likes sales.
Absolutely, and there is a lot of sales, and this isn't the point of a stream, by the way, guys. This isn't like got your moment, like you fell for an advert. This is a normal just chat. But yeah, no, I fell in love with it, and so I started working with Chessable, signed up with them as like a video editor and social media. Then I flew out to Barcelona to see the guys, and sort of had a chat about some things and some ideas. And then I tested out the platform for a while and just went through some courses. And I was just literally like, why isn't this everywhere? Like I just knew straight away like that it's such a good platform, and I believe in it so much. And everyone that works at Chessable and everyone that I know uses a platform feels the same way. So it's like a really nice moment where, we have something new, we have something exciting, and my rating literally, obviously not streaming, like helped a lot, but it was actually, I credit most of it to Chessable. Surprisingly, like my rating literally went up by 200 rating points within a week, right? I know that sounds crazy, and not everyone's going to get that. Most people, it's going to take a while, but I think for me, like, I had a lot of latent potential and a lot of different ideas that weren't quite clicking, and I went on Chessable for like 5 hours a day for like a week, and instantly just everything just made sense, and the board just kind of flew, and my rating just soared. So
I'm glad you're improving at the same time.
Yeah, it's really good fun, and that's because I bought chess books before, and I couldn't stand them. It was like just so boring. And then I was like, okay, I'll get a PDF, and I was like, I'll try that. Didn't work. And then I think I tried some tactics trainers, but they got annoying after a while. But Chessable hits a nice thing because it has a way where it knows where your weaknesses are, so it calculates sort of what you're up to and figures out what you're doing. So yeah, I've been working with them, and so that's fantastic that I get to work for a company that with a product that I believe in so strongly, and I put in a lot of work to make sure that that we're succeeding and we're moving forward with that. But also I get to do the video editing, which is a lot of fun. I get to work with a great team. So we've been making trailers recently that we've been doing a lot, but the trailers is what I've been focusing on, which is really cool because chess has never seen like trailers. Like there's never been
Can we see one if possible? Can you?
Absolutely.
I will show everyone. 1 second. Should I? Sorry. Where should I go take a look? Do you want me to send me a link through?
Yeah. Which one do you want to see?
Whatever one you find is best.
Sure. Cool. I don't know if you had like the Anna one in mind. We'll show the Anna one, shall I?
Whatever you feel.
Okay.
1 second.
Yeah. So if any of you haven't checked out Chessable, go for it. And this isn't like I'll go on Chessable and spend money. We have tons and tons of free courses that are just phenomenal. So you can go on there and check out some of the free courses. And if you do want to purchase something, I do highly recommend it. I think the courses are way more worth it than any of the other options you have at improving chess. So here's a link. Oh, this is cool. You got a whole little viewing thing.
Yes. Where am I? Sorry, where do I get the link?
I sent it to you on Twitter, I think.
Okay, Twitter. Okay, got it.
I just came from Chessable. Hey, Counter Sparks. How was Chessable?
Oh, good. Window. Where's my window capture? Video capture. Sorry, I didn't realize that I didn't have display capture added to this one, so
that's all right.
That is.
Yeah. I will go live with Flying Sheep, but my Twitch is screwing up. I can try to. It depends how long we're going to be live for. Watch out, you're showing your Twitter, by the way.
That's fine. I don't have anything to hide.
Oh, you don't
I
want
generally don't have anything to hide.
Chat, you do not want to see my Twitter. I would not show that on stream. I'm joking. It's clean, mostly.
Display.
No joke. String was the first streamer I watched. Big respect, Obama. Now we gotta catch up, Obama. I haven't talked to you in ages, man.
Sorry about this, guys.
But that's pretty cool. But I was the first. Whoa, Chessable seems amazing. I'll take a look. Go for it, Zombie Wave. Go for it, mate. Hopefully around to play a game later. Hey, what's up, Kind of Pink Jake? I spend way too much time on Chessable, says Kind of Pink Jake. Ain't that the truth? I know the feeling. It's addictive. Trump is a clown. Whoa, politics.
I'm already confused. I love it. awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool, right? So yeah, we've been making fun stuff like that, and big shout out to Christopher.
It's time to
and
take
Gert
control of your journey to
that contribute massively in the video production department.
Is this one yours as well?
But
Magnus
yeah,
Carlsen introduces Chessable?
yes, that one's a little bit more official. That one hasn't got
Okay.
so many craziness. I'll check out the Wesley So one.
Okay.
Maybe. That one's quite cool. I know the chat want to see fancy graphics.
Okay. This one, Fisher Random?
Yes.
Okay. Let's take a look at this one.
Yes, Anna was an absolute pleasure to work with. And before we watch this, just very quickly, Anna sent me this. So Anna's not watching, but if anyone wants to flip this, thank you, Anna. She sent me this marvelous autographed. It was very nice of her. So
That's really cool.
like it, yeah. So that they have this kind of energy to them. Let me just look on and see if there's another one. I've forgot what I've made. And we have a really fun one coming out on Wednesday. You guys got to see that. It's going to be really cool.
It's time to take control.
There is, I don't think all of them have been uploaded on YouTube. There is some other ones.
Okay.
There's the Black Lion by Simon Williams. That one's quite fun. Maybe we'll watch that one and then call it. Press that video. It should be under that.
So Richard was just mentioning Chessable and Chess.com are money-grabbing chess servers. So Richard, you do have to understand that. So like Lichess doesn't provide like they provide a lot of things, but they don't provide like videos by high-ranked chess masters. Richard, you have to understand that Chess.com and Chessable, they do have to pay the people who work on their site, right? Like they have to pay like the coaches, or like the coaches get a significant cut out of. I think Lichess is absolutely amazing, but I mean, if you want to actually learn things, you do have to understand that you got to pay for them. A lot of the things.
Yeah, well,
you want good resources.
Yeah, like money equates to food, to paying the bills and surviving. So, at the end of the day, lots of the basic money in paying for these things do come down just to supporting people's families. So I think that that's perfectly reasonable that we want to support people's families for contributing to the sport.
Exactly.
And yeah. So I think, if you look at any industry, the very fact that it's an industry means there's money in it. So I'd say that maybe that's more of a comment on the system of capitalism rather than a criticism of chess. I think chess is just being like every other thing in existence. At the end of the day, I'd still be doing like wedding type photography type stuff, or working on small scale films, or I don't know what I'd be doing. But I'm here today on this stream because of chess, and and that's not because of any money. It's because obviously I can't spend all day doing chess if I can't provide for family. So yeah, so I wouldn't say it's evil, and like you say, Lichess is fantastic that they can do it for free, but they also rely on money from donors, and they have their own economic situation.
Exactly, and another thing that people straight up don't understand, that not even on top of paying the instructors or the chess players that are making content on the site, people forget that you have to pay server. So imagine how many thousands of people are making free accounts on Chessable. Like we even know what happened with Lichess during the surge. When the quarantine just started, like the first week, Lichess their website was going down because they were just getting 30,000 or 40,000 new users like daily for a certain period of time. So they were crashing. That means that they have to start paying more to their server provider. I don't know too much of the logistics, but I've been told that it's expensive to host all of these different unique usernames and accounts. It's actually very expensive. You pay for every single person that creates a new account on the website.
Exactly, and I think we probably saw this from the same location. I think I saw some of it on the Perpetual Chess podcast. But there's also a document that Lichess release every year, showing their own financials to show that it's non-profit and how much your servers cost. And you're talking in the tens of thousands for how much these servers cost, and all the taxes and the regulations and the programmers and everything. So like everything takes time, and time's money, and it's a good thing that there's more professionals in chess, and we're all able to support ourselves and contribute to the game in a productive manner. So yeah, I know chess.com went down too, actually.
Did they?
Yeah, they went down, and one of their events went down. So yeah, I know it's a big thing.
And people also, they don't expect it because they do have like they also hire, like websites hire, what is it, marketing manager or statistic, or like someone who is behind the scenes, probably expecting, or they see the growth of the site, so they know an estimate of how many users are going to be added per day, right? So after looking for a very long time, they start seeing, 1,000 users are added per day. Okay, so then we have to pay our server people, every day we're orienting on that many servers being added. But then when there's this huge surge of like 40,000 people creating, you have to understand that, that puts a lot of issues on the site. So always remember that as much as everyone likes free things, a lot of the time free things are not the most high quality. They could still be useful. I'm not saying Lichess is free and very high quality, but they don't have, other than their like they have like the learn or practice questions that you can practice on, but they don't actually have videos that they pay for, or they pay some high-ranked chess players to create. So anyways, every website has their own benefits, right? So Chessable is a learning site. Do they have like a playing platform? I assume not. It's just mostly learning.
Yeah, just the chess learning. We leave lots of the playing to Chess24 and Lichess. Or chess.com if you want to go on chess.com.
Yeah. Okay.
Or chessworld.net. Shout out to King's Crusher.
But by the way, how is it working with? Are you able to actually meet Magnus in person, or talk to him and be in meetings with him?
Very early on, I got an. I assume I can say this. This isn't too weird. But I got an invitation to go play football with Magnus. But I was really tempted to do. But I already had a plane ticket booked to the Netherlands and hotel booked and stuff like that. So I had a situation like, right, do I abandon all my friends and all my plans in the Netherlands to go play football with Magnus, or do I just stay true to what I was going to do? And I decided that Magnus would be around to play football another time. So yeah, still haven't met Magnus, but hopefully soon, and hopefully we can play some football, and I'll probably lose. But yeah, Magnus does play football quite a bit, so that's a good way to meet him.
Yeah, he has. I remember that's one of the things he loves to do actually at tournaments. If I'm mistaken, I might be mistaken, but whenever he plays in Weekend Z, like that tournament, I know that there's some soccer events off, like when they're off schedule.
Yeah,
Yes.
which I think is great because, like, the great thing about Magnus is he is like a normal person. Like, he doesn't have that the sort of typical chess player look that someone would expect. Like, he is sort of boisterous, he is aggressive, he is young, and there's plenty of times where he isn't interested in chess as much as he should be for the situation. I remember he done his I think he was doing his laundry on the Chess24 stream. So it's like live, 25,000 people watching or whatever. And Magnus is like, BRB guys, I got to do my laundry, which is quite funny.
Definitely not your typical chess player. He's a model as well.
He is. And yeah, so I think he's the greatest world champion we've ever had. And I think him playing football is just great because it sort of humanizes the sport even more, and it's what he wants to do. So it's fantastic. Look at that. Lots of good picks.
Yeah, I'm glad that he's kind of going all over the place with things. I haven't really heard of his modeling career since this G-Star Raw, but he's young and he might be put into something else in the future. But still really cool that he got a chance to like meet some celebrities and.
Oh yeah, I believe he was dating some celebrities. Yeah. So that's not like inside knowledge, by the way. That's like what outfit was risky, Magnus? You don't know.
I do also remember that when he had a girlfriend, his chest kind of went a little bit down for that. But that makes sense because women. Okay, actually, maybe I shouldn't say all women, but a lot of women require. A lot of women require time. Like they want attention. I'm not saying all women. I do have to admit I like attention. So, if my fiance isn't paying attention to me and only focusing on gaming, that's a problem. So it's the same thing with chess, right? So he can't just totally focus on chess as well. So just because we have about 10 minutes, because I do have to teach. So one of the last questions, I was just wondering, what is your future with any video editing or just chess-wise? I hope that me and you can do some collab streams to get you back into, maybe we can do some, I don't know, hand and brain or team chess or something like that. But yeah, what are your plans in the future?
Absolutely. I mean, compared to my past dual streams, with Omid, collapsing for drinking too much alcohol, and other streams when I collapsed from having too much alcohol.
I've been there. I know I'm quite embarrassed, but definitely partially the reason why I quit drinking. Partially, like 20%.
Yeah, well, I'm drinking a lot less. These are the first beers I've had all week, so. Compared to a few years ago, I don't even drink, but which is healthy, obviously. But yeah, this has probably been my favorite dual stream of and the most successful dual stream I've ever done. So it's been a pleasure, and I think that doing more streams of this would be awesome. Whether it be chatting or playing with a chat, and I think they'd enjoy that too. So yeah, definitely more streams in the future.
Good.
Hopefully some more dual streams as well with yourself and maybe some other people. And then I'm just going to carry on working on the secret projects. We've got a Chessable, which is good fun. We did release a Magnus course this month, a course presented by Magnus. I'm sure we're going to have some more spicy courses coming out from all sorts of authors and things. And then I think as my YouTube channel goes, I think it's sort of time to make a controversial decision, and I think I'm considering making some more original type of contents, and basically not making any more Twitch compilations and doing something a bit more bold where I'm making some funny videos myself, which I haven't yet considered enough to actually figure it out. But I know when I post something, it's going to have to be perfect. due to my own standards. So whenever I do post, you guys better look forward to it, because it's going to be something really special. And then sort of outside of chess, I'm working on a movie right now, which I'm writing, and hopefully I can share that at some point a few years down the line. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Doing exercise, chilling, surviving coronavirus.
So if you could give us like one key word regarding the movie, just so that we kind of know what it might be about, but we're still guessing. So one word or 2 words.
That's really tricky. Okay, I can think of one word. It's got to be a really funny word. I don't know. I can say a boring one. Yeah, I'll say a boring one. Detective.
Oh, that's not boring, because I absolutely love detective. I'm absolutely obsessed with detective stuff. Yeah, I've watched like everything. What is it? Bones and CSI and all that stuff.
I have around 7 minutes of a movie, sort of conceptualized quite thoroughly. So maybe I can share that with you, but not the chat.
Okay, I understand.
You can have a secret look into the development of the film, if you so wish. But yeah, the film's going to be exciting, and hopefully, I've wrote like 7 different scripts, and my directing's pretty crazy. So I'm hoping to make some really wacky and awesome films in the future. But right now, I'm sort of focusing on sort of stuff which is more immediate, and sort of having that as more of a hobby on the side. But yeah, there will be some big. I'm hoping to at least have one huge movie released in my lifetime, so you guys can look forward to that. Who knows if it'll be successful, but it will be released at some point. So
okay,
yeah, lots of big time projects.
That is good. And just before we leave as well, I just wanted to. You were mentioning that there's going to be something. You don't have to obviously
That there's
tell.
going to be something.
Sorry about that. You don't have to.
I just
want to see who I will rate after. But I was just wondering whether or not you're releasing something on Chessable in a few days. So I mean, you don't have to say what it is, but then maybe you can hype it up so that everyone can expect it.
Sure. If you guys would like to see a really cool, funny video with a really cool release, it's on Wednesday. It'll be on Chessable's social media. Not that I'm like officially representing Chessable here, but I do work with Chessable, and I'd love for you guys to check it out. So it's going to be a really funny video, really great course. It's such a good course that I think I'm going to spend a lot of time studying it myself, which is strange because I'm so busy with things, I don't have time to really consider studying chess. But if I have to study one chess course this year, it's probably this course. So yeah. Exciting trailer coming out, exciting stuff, and hopefully in the next few months something on my YouTube channel too. So
okay,
yeah.
Thank you so much for being a part of my my stream today. I'm sorry that we couldn't do like a dual stream where you streamed as well, but hopefully everyone, enjoyed the interview. And I'm actually hoping that maybe we can, actually that could even give you more incentive. You know people, String Dog, maybe you can get some interviews on your channel. That could be a good chill way.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love chatting. I love chatting, as you say, and it's great. And chatting about chess is even better. Yeah, I think there's a lot of room for that. So it's been fantastic. So thank you, everyone. I'm sorry I've ignored the chat a little bit. But I will be on. If you don't want to talk to me, I will be on my Discord. So I'll play with some games you guys there. But hopefully we can do another stream next time where my stream's actually functioning. But,
Yeah. Well, thank you so much again, and thank you to everyone who tuned in, and and hopefully you'll see String Dog up more often on Twitch, or just follow him on Twitter and YouTube at String Dog. I apologize, I do not have a command. Totally apologize.
I'm not that special. But I appreciate it.
But I hope to see you soon in the Twitch community. We miss
Absolutely.
you. We all miss you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Are we gone?
Yeah.